Well, we're already after it, as you can see. Good evening, USA. And if you don't already know, I am Bruce, aka the guy in the blue shirt, trying to keep a straight face for sure. My method
Not gonna
is
happen.
I'm not going to happen, right? My method is simpler, faster, better. Well, I think it's simpler, faster, better. And I help adults and children, as we were talking about, do process cleanup. And I help up and coming leaders and business owners and entities do that. So welcome. Thank you. So who wants to go first? I think Raquel, like the lady of the house.
Do it.
I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to say?
What do you
Say,
normally
I
say?
am a gangster. There you have it.
I don't need to say anything seriously. Like, let's go to Devin.
What do you mean you don't say anything seriously? You were just very student-like and very studious in the green room, and now you can't say anything serious? What's up with you? Come on.
I'm not. It's not on brand.
You're not on brand. Uh-oh. Well,
I gotta be on brand.
We got Dr. 𝐁𝐫𝐚𝐧𝐝 and Mr. Groovy in the house, so we're in for a good ride already.
Who's Mr. Groovy?
Oh, Mr. Groovy is a guy from Los Angeles. You should meet him. Oh, and Kiki from the East Coast. And Mr. Groovy is flying to our LinkedIn local in person tomorrow.
Mr. Groovy, I'm in San Diego, and I go to LA every now and again, and even Orange County. So
yeah. Right, and Saya, thank you. Well, we got a packed house. We haven't even got round to introductions. Come on, Raquel, introduce yourself.
Raquel Boris, and I like to rock the boat.
Short and sweet. That was simpler, faster, better right there.
You know what? She'll rock anything she can get her hands on. That's for sure. All right, Devin, the brand story maestro. Over to you, brother.
All right. Well, I'm Devin James. I do a lot of things: flow therapy, art. When I combine the voice and the art and all the creativity, I can create brand stories, which Bruce, well, I reversed that one. Bruce, there we go. And Raquel, they can both speak to how those work. And they seem to work pretty well.
Yeah, so we will talk about branding, the brand story, but Randy's in the feed as well. Randy Nash and Dr. 𝐁𝐫𝐚𝐧𝐝 in the same feed. Good luck to us. We won't get a word in edgeways.
The comments have been hacked.
Here we go.
They'll be blowing up the comments, and they'll be doing all sorts of schmoozing stuff, and but I love them all. Thank you. And Kiki's just got a new album out. So if you haven't seen Kiki's stuff, Devin, if you want some music, if you want some musicality, then
I'm sure she gets the Drake song all the time.
No, actually, she is a very gifted musician. She does a lot of original compositions, and she's doing two movie themes, and so Devin, if you want to.
Devin's all like salivating right now.
I got a fellow musician in the house, man.
That's just what I love, right? You can't. I mean, what a family, right? What a family affair, right? Yes. All right. So the context of all of this is that, way back, I got to float on the river, literally, with Devin when I was up in Portland. And that was actually a few days before I met you for the first time, Raquel.
Yes.
So Devin and I actually were floating on the river, and we did a video call to Dr. 𝐁𝐫𝐚𝐧𝐝. So it's interesting she's in the feed. And and she was really kind of choked up. She was kind of choked up that Devin and I were floating in the river on a temporary bar called the Deck.
You didn't rock the boat?
And we were rocking,
yes, we did rock the boat.
We were rocking the boat, and it was interesting because lots of our besties in the conversation came up, and we chit-chatted about all sorts of subjects. And of course, when I told him, hey, I'm heading to LA and I'm going to be seeing you, and he said, well, interesting that, because I might be collaborating with Raquel. Yes. So full circle moment. So the whole point about that is when I saw you guys chit-chatting about, it's really cool, blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, why don't we do a sequel? Because I recently had the brand story Maestro on as the guest. Why don't we do a sequel and see who comes along and who comes along to rock the boat with us, right?
One of these.
One of these, yeah.
Rocket.
I know. You know what, Devin? I'm trying to figure out, and maybe someone like maybe Kiki can, maybe she has the answer to this. So, you know how on like Instagram when you do your audio, I'm trying to figure out how to save. I was trying to save my Rock the Boat theme. So anytime I do a reel with Rock the Boat, I want to have your theme song, like the theme song. But I think there's like it has to be somehow copyrighted, or I don't know. I'm just
most likely. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, you know, yeah, and I know
figure that
of
out.
course Kiki's been right in the middle of that, doing recording sessions, and so I'm sure that might be pretty familiar to her. If not, I'm sure between Kiki and Devin they can figure it out.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out because that's the whole point. If I have a theme song, I gotta be able to share it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's yours, right?
Because on YouTube it doesn't say it, like when I put it on the before my little episodes,
right?
Like they have yet to say anything.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube are pretty good because they do intellectual property casts through their videos, so that's why. So this will live stream to YouTube as well, and I can't usually edit it until 12 hours later because they run it through their intellectual property patent infringement stuff, and then I can edit it. So I'm not sure if you've had that before, but that's what happens to me, and I don't know if it's because I'm special or whether it's
maybe it's because it's live. Like my shows aren't live; like they're pre-recorded and then I upload it. So maybe that's why.
You should be good. You should be able to get your little copyright signature stamp saying Devin composed this for me and blah blah blah. Right?
I'm sure there's a process, though. I'm sure there's a process.
How do you, is it Sia?
Sia.
Sia? Well, Sia, it depends on the artist if they want to enforce. Do you want to enforce it? You're the artist.
Well, it's your brand story. Like,
yeah, why not?
But I'm just curious, like how, unless you paid. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. All right. I mean, we'll figure it out. But I feel like if I have a brand, like a theme song, I should be able to share it wherever I want to share it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. But I think there's also an extra step in there because, like, if you're with a label, then the labels are going to send the songs off. I'm sure, like, they're going to upload it to a PRO, which is a performing rights organization, ASCAP, BMI, things like that. And then those track where it gets played. So because it's officially still not it's not copyrighted. It's literally just... It's pretty low on the radar right now.
Free range. Okay, well, Sia said, I guess she's hopping off. I'm not sure which country she's from. So if you're still on, at least tell us where you're from, Sia. And Dr. Newbie should be asleep, but of course she's on Pacific Standard Time, which is her normal time zone.
Okay. She is?
No, she's in the UK, but she lives on Pacific Standard Time zone.
I was like, I thought she was overseas.
Not yet. She is. She's in the UK. She's in Manchester, but I don't know how she does it. She doesn't need a lot of sleep. Every time I kind of ask her about it, she says, "Oh, I'm good. 5 or 6 hours. I'm good." It's like, okay, girl.
Gotcha. All right. So it's Sia, and it's Sia.
Sia.
Which, oddly enough, and then we got Kiki on here, and Sia's an artist too, and so it's like all just.
Sia. I love it. Okay. Now arrive at work.
Okay.
Oh, not leaving, but I'm Central Standard Time.
Not saying Sia.
Oh, did they say Sia?
Pronounce her name. I think Bruce thought that she was like, "Peace, I'm out."
Oh, she said Sia.
Well, she said Sia, and I thought,
pronounce it.
Out of here.
Bruce thought that she was like saying bye.
He's like, that's a short way of saying bye. All right.
Yeah, that's like a real classic cock up, right? Only with you two guys. I mean,
oh my gosh, sorry.
I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I need, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the flow laugh therapy. I needed it because my day, I was telling Rack before you joined
Oh
Devin,
my
my
gosh.
day
She
did
just
not.
said story of my life about being mixed up with the famous Sia. See?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the first time to goof it up. Thank you. Thank you for being so gracious. See ya.
You know, Sia wrote, what was it, Diamonds by Rihanna? She wrote that in like 14
Yes.
minutes.
She actually, yes, she wrote that song.
Oh,
In
not
14
familiar.
minutes, man. She's a
Oh,
genius.
wow. Okay.
She wrote
Cool.
it in 14 minutes?
14 minutes.
Wow. That's crazy.
I know. A
Geez.
little faster than you even, Devin. You're pretty fast. You're brand maestroing or brand story maestroing for sure. But
I've got my ways, but that's
Yeah.
quick.
Now, Devin, when you do your flow therapy, when you do your videos, like, are you literally in the moment? Like, I know you've been in your car sometimes, but like, are they just like literally like right in the moment? Or
So it
do
all
you
depends.
kind of have an idea?
Later, these days, because I've been trying to stay more consistent on posting, sometimes I'll grab stuff from the vault. Like I've got a Google Drive that's chock full of flow videos, but
Okay.
most of those I wrote it and either it's something that I did commit to memory, or if I'm wearing sunglasses or you put the TikTok sunglasses on, it's so that you can't see that I'm looking at the screen that's like right here.
Oh, look at you sharing your secrets.
That's a great tip because I've often figured out how the hell do I read a script and people
Well, you
not
know what, Devin? I was trying to figure out. So you know how you do your Just Be You, the video?
Yeah.
And you know how I want to do a part in it, but I was like, how do I do the little piece of it without like reading it? Because I wanted it to do a good chunk that like was perfect for me to rap.
Okay.
But I didn't know how to figure. Maybe I need to do it with glasses on.
Ah, there we go.
You can do it with sunglasses. See, sunglasses is the greatest way to hide where your eyes are going. So
Okay,
you
so
could
then
be
maybe
like,
that's the thing. And I don't even own sunglasses. Now I gotta go buy a pair.
And living in San Diego, you don't own sunglasses? Oh
I've
my
never been.
goodness.
You know what it is? So I have a big nose, and so all the sunglasses, when they sit on my nose, they make that crease. And I'm so vain that I don't like how it looks when I take my
Okay, so I have the perfect referral for you, Dr. Christy Nguyen. Dr. Christy Nguyen.
Yeah, so I need some very lightweight glasses so that they don't like sit on there.
She has just come back from a massive international eyewear session in Italy.
Sia is leaving, by the way. She is See You Later, which, by the way, Sia, you had mentioned 07. By the way, huge 07 fan. I used to play 07 in my yoga classes years ago when I taught before Sia went out on her own. And Destiny is my favorite song of theirs. So the fact that she just said 07, I'm like, yes.
Which song did she say? Which song?
Well, Sia was part of 07. That was the band that she was on before she went out on her own. And so if you listen to 07, you'll recognize her voice. But yeah, so she was the lead singer of that of 07.
Oh wow.
And it's so good, like such good music. I used to play it in my yoga classes all the time. Yes, In the Waiting Line too. Oh my gosh.
And then there's what is it? My favorite one is, oh God. Yeah. It's not coming to me right now, but yeah, that's where I first heard Sia. And you can hear like, man, they've got that lounge sound that you can just groove to.
So good. Yeah. So I used to play a lot of theirs, and I used to also play Thievery Corporation on as well. Like, yeah, all that very like chill, loungy music. Like that's very, flow therapy.
That is very flow therapy.
So that was a great question about Devin's creative process, but I don't know about you, Raquel, but his later ones, gonna brag on you a little bit. I love the ones from the car. There's something, and for me, it's kind of a near and dear moment because we rode to the place on the Columbia River called the Deck, and then you dropped me off at my iCamper. So So I actually feel like I'm with you in the car because we spent that time, and it's the same car, right? You didn't change your car. So,
well, it all depends.
Honda, right?
Older ones are a Civic. So
yeah,
it's like your Civic, Chads, but now I have an Insight. So it looks actually pretty much the same.
What's an Insight? Who
Honda.
It's their
Honda has, what is that?
It's their green vehicle.
It's
right.
It's like the OG of hybrids.
Yeah.
Like before, like, because Prius, very
the
Toyota,
like
they're the most popular, but Honda had the Insight, and I got that on a used car lot. And the guy that sold it to me was great. He wasn't like those sleazy used car salesmen that's just like, I'm gonna get you in this car. What is it gonna take?
Wait, Kiki was in San Diego 14 days ago. What?
She was.
Randy used to live in San Diego. What the heck?
And Raquel's based in San Diego. So look at this, 3 corners of the planet here.
I know. So now you all know.
I think that's called triangulation, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
We want to be technical on you since you have the day off.
and I don't even want to use that word is like triggering right now because I've been going to therapy for family stuff, and triangulation word, that's like, the theme word. There's a lot of triangulation in my family.
My bad.
Like a pyramid then.
My bad. I should just go like this.
Yeah, big circle. We make very special connections through a big circle, and the bigger you can make your circle, and the more people you can go meet in person in that circle, they're priceless, right?
Yeah, and then yes, Dr. Newbie, that counts. But yes, I'm in San Diego. If anyone wants to come and visit and say hi, because San Diego is way more appealing than Leesburg, Virginia, where I've been for the last 23 years.
It is. And you probably have the best weather overall total in the USA on average.
Yeah, but it's been super kooky lately. We've been getting a ton of rain, which we're not used to. So the infrastructure is not good for the rain either. And so it's been a little bit crazy and kind of cold.
Yeah,
60s is chilly for us.
Same for us in the desert. I was telling somebody the other day, they don't realize we actually get rain and we get frost in the desert. And
did it snow? It snowed last week. Well, it snowed in Tucson last week.
Right. Yeah, it snowed in
in
the upper mountains.
What is happening?
Not down in the East Valley where I'm based, but it's we've had some really good rain and lightning and chilly temperatures and everything that you want for a winter to brace yourself for our desert summers. Which you know all about, or you're going to know all about, Raquel, when you come to Tucson in the summer.
Well, I mean, I was there when I moved my daughter in. It was definitely hot. But let me tell you, I mean, I'm from San Diego and I grew up going to Palm Springs. So for me, the dry heat, like I'm okay with it because being in Virginia, those humid summers are disgusting. So I will take dry heat any day. So it's actually refreshing for me.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your creative process. Let's reverse the question on you because that was a great question for Devin. So tell us a little bit about your creative process because you do some very interesting things on camera. So
that sounds so bad.
He's like, tell us about your craziness now.
Well, she has some very interesting guests on camera. Is that better?
She does. She's got the most unique guests.
She has some. All right, come on, Rack.
Yeah, listen, you know what? It's funny because I was on a podcast the other day and it was about creativity. Actually, Devin, did you record already with Mark? Okay.
Yep, we recorded last Saturday.
Okay, yeah, so that's part of the question. And I told him, I said, honestly, for me, it's like it just happens when it happens. Like I don't really, I don't like create the space for it. It's just, I'm just that type of person where however I move throughout the day, like sometimes the creativity comes at me and sometimes like it's just like not there. And then that's when I sometimes have to kind of not necessarily force it, but at least put myself in environments, in places where I feel like it's going to flow. So then that's when I'll go to the beach and go to the ocean.
Yes.
Or I'll put on my favorite music, or I'll go to a yoga class. Like I'll do things that I enjoy, and then that kind of like brings that spark back, because you know,
It goes like this.
yeah, seriously, like you have to resuscitate. It's having that IED, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like sometimes you need that defibrillator, because it does. I think, like Devin can probably attest to this, for those of us that's like our job, is to be creative and to create content. A lot of times there could be a lot of pressure around always having to be super creative, and then not only that, like push the envelope and do something different and be more, you know, fashion forward with what you're doing and all of it. So yeah, sometimes I want to just throw my phone, I want to get off social media, and I want to move to the middle of nowhere where I don't have to do anything but just sit there and enjoy the day.
Right.
Seriously, like Doug, what's Doug's last name on LinkedIn, but he had just done a post about it, and he was saying all these things that like a lot of us do struggle with, where as much as I do social media, I hate it at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
It can be. It's friend and foe, right? And it can alternate pretty quickly. I mean, you know, I went to take I try and do a digital walk break around my local park, and actually I try and observe things that are growing. That helps me with unleash, you know, all that analytical crap that I deal with all the time. So, but it's funny, I literally got back in and I went to start setting up, you know, and then I realized there's no internet. It's like, oh crap. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, I just like tried to relax. Now I'm like hyperventilating because I thought, oh my God, my two best people, and this was spur of the moment kind of. We got to do this, and then I remembered, oh, you have a hotspot on your phone, Bruce. Like, you know, just see if you can figure it out. And I figured it out, and I'm like,
yeah.
And that's when I sent you guys the link. It's like, hey, I'm on my hotspot. We'll see if it stays.
It's not working out. It's great.
Yeah, I know.
That's a dang good hotspot, man. I'm just gonna tell you.
I was gonna say I would have never thought it was a hotspot. That hotspot's hot.
That is the hottest spot.
I thought you were going to be ruder than that to me. Now, if we were in person, you would have been super rude about that statement.
He's like, that is the hottest spot ever.
You're right. Leave it alone. That's mine.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love that everybody in the comments feels the same way about social media.
Yeah, and you know what? It is a love-hate, but I guess I don't know about for you, but I think the love part comes from not only being able to use your method or your voice of live streaming or interviewing. I mean, to me, it's a couple of things. I go to Global University twice a week for free. I mean, I get to talk and interview some amazingly gifted, talented, smart people, way smarter than me. So it's like, hey, this is like a lesson learned for me, you know, 45 minutes of crash course in a topic or a country or both. But what I find is that is super helpful for when you actually meet the person in person. Because I think once you've done that live stream experience, and like for all of us, we're both host and, you know, guests as well. And I don't know about, you know, and it's funny because I could, like the first time that I met both of you, in your case, Devin, I could feel you driving up the driveway to meet me at my iCamper. And in Raquel's case, I could feel her across from the parking lot at Nordstrom's. And I was waiting with my video together.
Camera out and recording. It was hilarious.
Like,
and I think I did the same for Devin.
There she is.
Well, no, and she went through the revolving door looking around thinking, well, where is he? And I'm like pointing right at her, and she's like, oh.
You're like, right here. Got you.
Me. But
Yeah.
anyway, what's the point of all that? I think the point of all that is that we can. I mean, I'm a behavioral introvert through and through. So like tonight I have this. Tomorrow I'm a co-host of our LinkedIn Local in person, and then first thing on Wednesday morning I'm on as a guest with Russ. So I can definitely tell you by lunchtime on Wednesday, I do not want to talk to anyone. I do not want to play on social media, at least for half a day, because I need that recharge time. And I think people don't realize that super creative people or people that behave or seem like they're extroverted, if they're behaviorally introverted, they need a lot of recovery time. So that's so I use my walk time, full circle. I use my walk time for that recovery time and see what happens. So hey, I jumped on the swing today as well because somebody goaded me to do that. So I did it.
Wait, like an actual swing?
An actual
Like
swing, yeah.
wee!
Yeah, a wee. And I had the phone with me to prove that I did it, but I didn't wee because that means something else in the UK.
That's right.
That would have been awkward. That would have been an awkward.
So no, I did not pee on the swing. I just did a little swing. Thank you.
I feel like at least if you're an American, you have to go wee. Like
yeah, woo. No, it should be woo.
Yes, Bruce could say woo.
Okay, there you go. Woo. I know. See, Snoopy's like wee. Yes, Snoopy. In the States, we say wee.
Snoopy's saying I need some glitter. Oh yeah. All right. Well, cool. All right. So what else about the creative? How does the creative piece lead to, crafting a brand story? So I don't know about you, Raquel, but I found working with Devin and actually certainly after sitting down and meeting with him and floating around on the South Columbia River for a while on the deck, literally it was called the deck. So
that was a good time, man. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was. But I find that, I have to tell you, Devin, I sent you all my stuff not long after that. We did 2 edits and we were done. And I don't know if people realize that that's how kind of quick and effective it can be if you spend good, genuine quality time with that person ahead of time. What about for you, Raquel? How did your brand story creation go?
I wasn't as easy as you, Bruce.
Well, that's because
I'm not, you know what? I'm going to own it. Like, that's what happens when you get 2 people that are very creative, and I have a very, great idea of like what it is that I wanted, and I know what my brand is, and I know, what, and so, but at least I will be like, I am very grateful to Devin because he was very adamant about like, hey, if like there's something that you want changed, like don't be afraid to tell me, because that's the problem too, is I don't want to put people out and I don't want to like say anything, but at the same time, like he was right. He's like, Raquel, this is yours. So it's like you have to be happy with it. And so there was like a couple little tweaks where like for me it was really important for him to do. And I appreciate that about the process, because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, where, even Rachel Druckenmiller, she was talking about how she was getting ready to release her somebody song on a Wednesday, and there was something that just wasn't right. And she just was like conflicted as to whether or not to reach out to her producer. And she did, and it was great that she did. You know what I mean? Like that was a great testament too, to like that relationship, and then just trusting yourself and having the other person trust that what you're, it's a lot of trust.
It is. And I wanted to, before we go back to Devin on that, I have my nickname her real name is BB. BB King, BB Kong from Singapore. And Yolanda, I recently met in person in Dallas. So how about that?
Nice.
Yeah, I know. And
I go make dinner. There's a lot of dinner making happening.
Dinner making. Okay. Well, we're definitely not dessert, right?
No. I like to think I'm dessert.
Well, that was a play on words, being in the desert. Dessert, desert. I spelled both wrong.
He's flipping it. He's flipping it right now.
Yeah, look, we're giving him some like creative flow. It's like that's what's important too, being around people that are also kind of on that like energy level too, because then it does kind of inspire and
right.
I believe so. Like
right. Yes. Good evening, BB. I was teasing her, but I don't know if she knows. I think I've shared with her before. My nickname is BB, so letter B. So yours is.
Well, I'm RB a lot of times. People.
Yeah, you are
RB. So
RB,
BB, and DJ.
And BB. Yeah, my goodness. DJ, do you play music?
Well,
you make music. That's right. Better than playing it, right?
Well, it's kind of funny because doing Raquel's brand story actually allowed me to be like a full band.
Oh, band. Yes, that's right.
I mean, and I was all for it, because like I wanted him to be a part of the story, like I was okay with that. Like some people wanted to make sure that like it's just them, and I was like, for me, the whole point of the brand story is I'm sharing my platform for kids, so it's like it was cool to be able to share it with Devin too and have him be a part of it, because
same for me, because I wanted I wanted somebody to create the emotion. Mine was all about emotion, which I get to show it at the end. So the benefit of me hosting is I can show it. I should have asked you, Raquel, if you wanted to share yours, but
I think I have it on my computer, or do you have it, or does Devin have it? Like how
I do not,
because it is really catchy.
I should have asked you.
Sing it every now and again, Devin. Like literally, like I'll be somewhere and then I'll just be like.
So Devin, do you have it? I don't have it. If my internet had not gone, I would have. That was one of my ask you if you wanted to.
Yeah, how do we share it?
Let's see here.
Yeah, you can do share. I think you can do share.
We could even go to YouTube and just share one of my episodes because it's in the beginning, which is kind of cool the way it's like, because then you get to experience like.
I'll let Devin do that. So
yeah,
can you
do that, Devin? Just go to my latest episode.
Hold on. Let me grab my phone real quick because I can do it on the phone. Can I do this in LinkedIn, Bruce?
Or do you not have a present option on the menu?
Yeah, I was like, how do you present? Oh, I have a present option.
Yeah, if
share screen. Okay, I'm gonna share screen.
There we go.
Open what is you like to record this computer screen?
No.
Deny. Okay, so I go to Chrome tab.
That's right. Here we go. Look at this.
Hold on. Wait. Select a tab to preview. How do I do that?
Don't know. I'm not on your side.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to share.
Okay, try it.
Chrome lost cap your screen to fix it. Open system preferences. Okay, you guys talk. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Roman was neither an empire, neither. What was it like? Roma was like that whole thing.
Wait, what?
What? Saturday Night Live, Michael Myers' character, where he was like coffee talk.
Coffee talk. Okay, well, we'll talk coffee talk.
Like, I'll give you a topic. Have you guys?
Okay. Don't worry about it. All right. So let's ask Devin what he's got coming up, and then here's what worst case scenario. You can drop it in the comments after. How about that?
Yeah. Because I think.
Or at least drop the link. So I apologize. I should have had that ready.
Yeah, it's okay. Or you could just play this. Can we just do like a? Because I want people to hear it.
I know. Like, I have to have it on a.
Wait, hold on. Let me do a spoken word version, but I need to find the words because they're not memorized.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it live for you.
I can do it live.
Oh, all right. How about that? All right. This is a premiere from the brand story Maestro. whenever he's ready, and then Raquel's gonna dance for us.
Yes. I'll do my little like on the thing where I'm like, hi Kiki, we have to connect.
Yes, absolutely. I think you guys would be super cool with each other. So, Kiki.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. Okay, well, I have it here, but
oh, you do?
well, I have it on. You know, I could start. Oh, hold on, let me.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. All right. So this is Raquel's patent story.
Okay, look at it, Devin.
Look at me play that piano. Raquel's got the boat and she can rock it. Now you're safe in your boat and you can stay afloat or you can rock it. I don't know if I'm gonna get all these letters. Candy conversations with kids around the planet on the basis of allowing the youth to speak the truth they speak. Raquel is like a muse for teens, a muse for tweens, a muse for kids. Gives them a stage, learns different views from there. The warmth of her smile provides a safe space there. Seen in her rock the boat and make waves. These young kids know Raquel's got the boat and she gon' rock it. In your boat and you can stay afloat or you can rock it. Young kids know Raquel's got the boat and she can rock it. Now you're safe in your boat and you can stay afloat and you can rock it.
And then the little, I love at the end where, you know, it's like like in the TV shows, created by Devin James.
Correct. Oh, I know. I have that. Well, I'll do mine as my outro.
Yay! How cool is that?
Ooh, you know, sometimes you think the lyrics are gone, but they stay with you.
Yeah,
seriously,
amazing.
like I'm telling you, it's so catchy that it's so catchy. I catch myself singing it every like just randomly.
It's more catch than a baseball mitt.
Oh, all right. So Devin, what are you coming up? And then we'll come back to Raquel, and then I'll show mine because I love the chords in mine. Whenever I'm down, it's like the chords just like.
See, Bruce's was much more of an emotional. I mean, they're emotional journeys, but they're different because Raquel is more of like an upbeat. It's kids. It's rock. I started out straight Billy Joel. Like your brand story actually started out. It went like this. Like it was way faster. And then I go, how the am I gonna rap over this? And then and I go,
it's not that I'm biased, but I like mine the best. That's how it should be. We should all like our own the best.
Hey, if you don't like your own brand story, then you're in trouble, right?
Exactly.
I mean, talk about misalignment of body, mind, spirit, and everything else. It's like, oh, I hate that brand story. It's like, oh, yeah, it's you.
That song makes me cringe.
Be like, oh, my worst nightmare. I wish I'd never made that.
Yeah.
But see, it is a testament because if Raquel didn't do what she said or she didn't make that ask, I think I said to her, like, dude, you're going to hate it every time you hear it then. Like, you have to get it in.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, because he did say, listen, because when I first heard, I'm like, yeah. He's like, no. He's like, seriously, like, listen to it over and over again. And it actually, the song part wasn't really like the issue. I think it was more the visual part.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the visual for me is important too.
So what happened was that was my quasi animation because Raquel had the genius idea of saying they should be stick figures. And, we're going to keep it light and we're going to keep it moving like that. But the way I did it was literally 25 by 2500. So it appears as a square, which doesn't take up all of the cinematic ways. So then Raquel did, like, I put more zooms in, and then the actual video that she has is like, it's smaller and she's sitting there dancing down in the corner. But it actually gives the illusion that it's wider than it is.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dr. Newbie saying, yeah, hers is Friggin, which is a nice English word. Friggin brilliant.
I know
Brilliant
you
would
use
be.
friggin.
Interpretive danced.
Yeah, that's Ferlin. So Ferlin and I are actually on with Russ Hedge on Wednesday morning.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah. So I've been doing a series with Ferlin doing. We came up with this whole thing, live life young, and then for Russ's basis, because of his recent struggles, we said we're going to do live life young daily to help Russ through his time. So.
Oh, wow.
So that's how, so that's how we can. So that's my motto for this year. My power word is dare, and my motto for this year is live life young daily.
Nice.
Apart from today,
that's a great motto. That's the best motto right there.
I mean, it resonates with me, just being that I'm a freaking kid and talk to kids all the time.
I figured you would. Well, Ferlin is her eldest daughter and her look like sisters, so you should go check out her stuff.
Oh,
pretty
definitely.
Very interesting. So yeah,
Okay.
she's in Malaysia.
Cool. I'm getting to meet some people that I've never met before.
Never come across. Cool. The power of live streaming, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Where were we? Oh, so what do you got coming up, Devin?
Well, I'm currently taking anybody who needs a brand story. So there's that. But let's see here. Dr. Noopy and I actually have, I don't know if she is going to get pissed that I say this aloud, but
just say you got something going on.
She might get freaking pissed.
You got something going on.
No, I'm just going to say it because we're working on a way to do flow therapy. This is volume 2. I can't even see. What is she saying?
She just went.
You're banned, man.
Don't say it.
Don't say it.
Like,
so you're in.
Man. All right.
You're in step 2 of collaboration.
She's literally very adamant of you not saying anything. She's like literally like,
no.
I'm gonna respect the vibrations.
Okay, so we know that you guys are collaborating on something. That's all we know.
We got something cooking in the
pressure cooker.
Okay. Hey, that's good. Noopy,
right,
we have no clue what it is.
All right. No, we don't want to know. Shh. She's saying shh for the final time.
I know she's saying shh, but I seriously
You're in trouble.
I want to just say it because it's like it's
well,
the
then
dopest.
When do you get to announce it? Like, are you guys going to announce?
Yeah, when's it coming up?
It's not going to be. That's the thing is that it's in the works right now. Like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to announce it because we're trying to. Well, and then she probably isn't going to want me to say anything about. Anything.
She's saying flow therapy meets F list.
There we go.
That's what we're gonna. Yeah.
Once again, collaborating.
Right. So it's going to be a lot of flowing friggin' F lists. How about that?
It's something special, man. Like, I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
She said it's okay. I already said it.
Oh.
So do I get to say stuff? Can I preface this?
Well, I mean, she said flow therapy meets F list. It's okay. I already said it. And then she's saying no.
Says
okay,
no.
Wow. Talk about confusion.
That's all right. I think we should.
No means no, Devin.
I think we should graciously move over to Raquel. And what do you got coming up, Raquel? I need to keep the peace here because Dr. Noopy, Dr. Noopy is a connection.
He's going to get reprimanded in British, which is going to be super hot. Just saying.
Yeah. That's hotter than that hot spot.
I was going to say, if I don't mind getting in trouble if it's, in a British accent.
All right. Come on, Raquel. What you got coming up?
The good question. I just continuing my rock the boat, women that shred, my job. I'm trying to figure out, like, I really am trying to hone in more on the teenagers and college students and just figuring out how to be able to have them feel like it is safe for them to like speak up about things, and it's a tricky situation.
It is.
You know, I'm having conversations with my daughter a lot. She's very smart, very self-aware. I mean, to the point where I wish I could do a TEDx talk with her, like have us do like a simulated conversation, because
So
the
why can't
conversation
you?
we had this weekend was just like off the charts amazing. And I just wish people could hear what she has to say when it comes to like what's happening in the world. And so I'm
So
really
why
trying
can't
to
you?
like, huh?
Why can't you?
She doesn't want to have anything to do with any of this. If anything, she doesn't want me either. She gets upset. She's worried because, and she has every right to be. She's like, Mom, I'm worried about how you're going to be judged. You're going to be criticized. You know, she goes, I don't want that for you. Like, and it's hard, right? Because both my kids, it's hard for them that I'm like so vocal on social media, and they're not big on social media. And so it's a difficult situation for them, and it's difficult like it just in general. And so I'm just trying to figure out how to navigate that, because I want to be part of the change. I really do. Like, I genuinely like feel like it's my purpose is to do something to help our younger generations. And so yeah, that's it's a lot, but I know that like that's what I meant to do.
I think that's amazing. And actually, I think the three of us have that kind of in common around, you know, whatever we can do, not only to help with our own, pass on our own legacy to others, but help the generations, either the one behind us or 2 generations down. You know, how do we help them create their legacy and not, you know, screw up like I did and like we all did, right? So
but it's okay to screw up. I think that's the thing, right? Is that
it
like
is, yeah.
you have to make sure that they realize it's okay to screw up too,
It
because
is. Yeah, and sometimes it's right.
situation.
Well, you kind of have to. I mean, screw ups, that's where you just
Yeah.
like, that's
but
you have to.
Right. And I think it's equilibrium, right? And but unfortunately I think some of the environment we created for the younger kids, they take it a lot more seriously than we do, and as a result, you know, a lot of other bad things happen when it's not necessary, you know. I mean,
well, it's because all eyes are on them. We didn't have social media. We didn't have cameras like that. We didn't have
right, yeah.
and I can't even imagine, can't. So that's why I'm like, people have a little bit more empathy and compassion for our younger generations, please. Like, stop. Like, we are so quick to judge them, and then we wonder why they're so scared to be judged because we're judging them. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very much one of those things of like we have to do something about it too. Like, we all have to hold ourselves accountable here, people. All of us.
And I think and you do this so well. It's about, and it takes me longer, and you know, you establish a bond with them that creates a safety that allows them to feel that they can do that. And I've watched you do it. I mean, I've watched, you know, some of the younger people, and you can tell they're very skittish, but by the end of your show, or particularly the ones that you do repeat episodes with, if you look at episode 1 and go to the latest episode, they're completely different. They're way more empowered, and you know, and I love it when they start interviewing you. It's like, hey, way to go, man.
Well, I have one. I mean, and I have to talk about Eris just really quickly, just because, you know, my daughter reminded me this weekend of like, Mom, you don't have to change everybody or change the world. Like, just one kid at a time. Like, if you can affect one child, like, then, you know, like, be good with that. And, you know, Eris, who's 13, but is going, I mean, he's 13, he's a freshman, but technically I think he's a junior in high school. He's going to he's brilliant. He's on the spectrum. So he's neurodivergent, but brilliant. And he doesn't have very good social skills. And so I have had him on my show 6 times now. I think I've met him in person 3 times. Right. And, you know, his parents will attest to that. Like, rock the boat. The conversations that I've had with him and the relationship that I have with him has been better than any kind of like, just, you know, therapy or just anything. Like, just what I've done for him has been just amazing. And he's, you know, he'll text me pictures of his dog. Like you know, we have a friendship, like I'm like part of the family now. And yeah, like it's just amazing. And so I have to always go back to the fact that like I was able to do that for Eris, and that's enough for me. Well, you know, I can help others, but he's
yeah, if you keep going, you'll have more Erises. You know, you can't not have that happen.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, awesome. So I will do my brand story, but little news for you and my lots of people I know in the feed. I am so
I feel like I have to write this down really quickly. Now that I have a pen, I'm going to write down the people on here. Like, Mr. Groovy. So we spent 20 years supervising youth in LA County. Like, oh my God, these are all people that I like need to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Mr. Groovy, Kiki, Ferlin, or you can go back through the comments.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go back because I definitely want
to. Yolanda.
Yeah, so, I'll go back and I'll check the comments.
Yeah, see it. Yeah. Add your not see you. I'm waiting to leave. Not see you. Oh man, what an idiot! But I love it. Shown up to it. It's the best thing that's happened to me this month, has been shown up to be such an idiot on the live stream. It's cool.
Live in front of everybody.
Yeah, boom.
And I do every single day of my life, Bruce. Welcome to my world.
Some of my best connections. And hey, you know, Mr. Groovy and I are probably going to laugh about it tomorrow, and everyone will be like, what are they laughing about? What's up with these two guys in the LinkedIn local meeting tomorrow? So
see, but that's where you guys have that secret. They're like, what do they know?
We should play on that a little bit.
There you go. You're like, if you only knew.
If you only knew, that's right. So
to know, you can talk to us.
So my quarter ahead is obviously continuation live stream. I've got 2 sets of travel coming up. I'm waiting to find out where I get behind the scenes with IndyCar, which I will tell you.
Oh, are you going to be? So I was
Long
texting
Beach.
with Alex. So you'll be in Long Beach. Okay,
yes.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get there. To like.
Oh, please do, because there's some other people that are on LinkedIn that also want to come. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, but I just don't know. Anyway, that's in the works. I don't know how. Okay. I don't know who and how, but I'm determined to get behind the scenes at least at Long Beach. So.
Okay.
And I'm going to drive there the month before I'm going Texas Motor Speedway. So I'll see all my Texas people again. So I just got that's probably going to be a solo ticket, not behind the scenes. But my big effort for the upcoming quarter is I am entering the virtual reality store space. I'm the only person on the platform I'm going on to that's an individual business owner compared to all big companies. So I'm going to be.
Bruce is going metaversal, man.
I am going metaversal, and so close, but not quite, but so close. So for people that are, think, VR or metaversal, or the metaverse isn't for people in older generations, then I'm gonna think again. Think again, my friends.
He's going there, folks.
I am going there. I am flowing and blowing to the metaverse.
See you in the metaverse, people.
Yeah, and I
he literally is going to be floating. Like, now I can see that brand story. He's like in space with like a little astronaut helmet, and he's like, "Hello."
Well, and my avatar looks pretty cool too. So when I actually go into my own virtual reality store, I sign in, and my avatar does the tour. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to inviting, you will be on my special VIP guest list. So I'm going to be inviting a guest list to come and do the tour. And the store is going to be in 3 genres. It'll be connect, shop, play. So that's
nice.
Because
as you show up like as an avatar, like when we're
there
shopping.
Yes, as you in the VIP registration will allow you through real player Real Player, I can't remember the other names, but Real Player, to create your own avatar so that when you are coming in, when
I'm
you're
just
coming
looking
in,
at Raquel's face.
I know.
Like, it be a cartoon or be animated. I'm like,
you can be your own avatar from Real Player Me. Yes.
Okay.
That's going to be part of the fun for those people that want to come VIP. They'll be allowed to create, with my compliments, their own avatar on Real Player Me, and it's transportable. I think you'll find. So once you've created your avatar on that platform, you can use it elsewhere. Dang, boom! How about that?
As Keanu would say, whoa.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, so I'm going to be doing a VIP event where I'm going to allow people to come connect. I'm going to, you're going to be able to tool around the store to shop. And then there's a little room where you're going to be able to play a game for some goodies. So how about that? And and one of the other aspects in the store will be some use of some AI technology to work with Dr. Christy Nguyen's collaboration I have going on. So there'll be a kiosk. Yeah.
Eventually I'm gonna need glasses. Right now I'm good.
No, well, this one is skincare. So the AI, yeah.
Raquel went like this.
Like, she's like, no way, no, like Raquel said, no friggin' way. How does an old guy figure this out, right?
I'm like, skincare? They like, oh my gosh.
Skincare. So what you're gonna be able to do is go to the kiosk. The visitor will be able to go to the kiosk. They'll be able to click on a link. They'll be able to use their smartphone, and from the selfies you take, it will analyze what skincare products are recommended for you.
Oh, dang.
How about that?
Like checking all the boxes. You're like my dream right now.
Right, took a while. What took you so long?
Who
Man,
knew?
you didn't
I
know.
was my dream boat on the show. I met my dream boat so I can rock the dream boat.
No, but the serious part of that is part of why I wanted to do it is I really wanted to show the generation that you work with, Raquel. I really wanted to show them that if you get past yourself, you can use technology and your experience in different ways. So that's what I wanted to demonstrate to people. You don't need to be bounded by the age range you're in anymore.
Yeah.
As Bruce is showing you, metaversal. Exactly. He's blowing minds, man.
He is. He's blowing it up.
All right.
He's going to become the digital
I'll let you ponder that. And well, part of it was, this brand story that somebody did for me. Hang on. Here we go. Don't go away.
Oh, yay.
You're frustrated that you have no time and you just hate it. You lost your mind. You're running around the kids and the spouse, and the business that was once your passion has got you burnt out. So, consult with Bruce, the guy in the blue shirt. He'll help you find the truth so that you can do you first. See, it's all about simpler, faster, better, so you can save massive amounts of time and money instead of longing for the day where you can finally kick your feet up. Oh, do yourself a favor. Call up Bruce. He'll tell you about process cleanup.
Thanks, Devin. So did you see yourself in the white shirt, Raquel?
Was that me?
That was actually a Canva.
I made a special appearance and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you were in Canva, then yes.
That would have, yes.
No, I've just seen her do that before. So
I have.
Well,
yeah, you have.
And that lady was right near the beach.
Right near and she was on the ocean as well. And And actually, when I saw it, I thought, oh my God, he's figured out how to put Raquel into my brand story.
And I didn't even know Raquel. Well,
Do I get like royalties?
Wait, no.
No.
I didn't even know you, but I was like,
No.
let's put her right there.
I'll buy you an ice cream again. How about that?
Oh no, there you go. I'll take it. I'll take the ice cream.
I knew, you know what, you're so easy. I knew you'd take ice cream. So if you ever want to get on her right side, best side, Devin, all you gotta do is meet her and buy her ice cream. She loves it.
Or chocolate.
Or chocolate. Or both. If you can do both.
Wow.
Mexican or sushi.
Imagine if you showed up
or
with
a
like
glass of wine, or a margarita, or a shot of tequila.
So if I showed up with ice cream and chocolate, and then I'm like, oh, in the back pocket is
There's
a
some
margarita
tequila.
mix.
You'd be
Devin.
you'd be
You're like,
triangulating.
you're my best
You won't need a British accent.
You're my best friend, mate. You're my best friend.
Mate, yeah. Hey, that would be a different type of triangulation with those three things.
That's my type. That's my kind of high maintenance right there. Is making sure you're putting all those
Kind of melt in the middle, you know. She'd be like, ugh. All right. Well, I love you, Raquel and Devin, and thank you for helping end what was not such a good day for me. So thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
No problem,
All
man.
Okay, so let's go back in and blow up the comments with everyone. Thanks for being in the comments, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
We hope it was a marvelous Monday of entertainment for you today. Right?
Jazz hands. Let's do these jazz hands.
All right, I think we better finish.
I'm screenshotting that, Devin.
All right, yeah. Oh, go for it. Yeah, quick, go for it.
No. I'll go back. This is what I do with my other show.
Oh,
I
okay.
go back my screenshot moment, so I'll make sure to like get some
Okay.
fun.
Well, you'll be on my shout out Saturday. I do shout out Saturdays of all my LinkedIn goofiness all through the week. So thank you. All right. Take care. Don't run away. Bye everyone. Thank you.